right, no wobbly camera in this video. I'm hoping at least, you know what I mean? If it starts falling all over the place, then I got a problem. But I changed it up a little bit. You guys were a little about it, and I was about it. Obviously, no computer for the time being. So if you guys like this, if the quality's okay, the lighting's okay, that you like the background's kind of the usual we used to have. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're a Blue Jay fan and you like talking Blue Jays, check out the Instagram page. The link is down below. I did an Instagram story a little bit earlier on today about the whole George Springer rumors to the Blue Jays, and I'm like, yes, please, let me know what you guys think. Go check it out on the Instagram page. Now let's get to the reason all of you are here watching this video right now. The Raptors have paid OG Anunoby 4-year, $72 million contract. The first thing I'm going to ask you guys right away, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it a lot? Is it too much? Is he a steal at 4 years, 72? Those are the questions I'm going to pose to you guys, but my answer is this. I have faith in OG Anunoby. We have seen him every single season progress that much more. We have not, and that's the one part I'm a little bit about, a little skeptical, but still have tons of faith in OG. We haven't seen him take that big step, right? We haven't seen that Pascal Siakam leap from a couple of years ago with Kawhi, where he went from like 7 points a game to like 16, and we're like, whoa, where'd this guy come from? OG's gone up, 2 or 3 points a game each year, which is solid. He averaged over 10 a game last season. But he has improved in so many other aspects of his game. His passing has gotten better. You know what he's going to give you on the defensive end of the ball. He's been spectacular that way. His three-point shooting is really improved, and we're looking to see him take that next step in the offensive end. We all know, when you watch a Raptor game, as much as you love OG, we all know that OG Anunoby, when he gets the ball in space and tries to do some crazy move, it sometimes looks really sloppy, and we're like, oh, what was that? And he turns the ball over, and we're like, man, that was ugly. But lately, we haven't seen that. Now, last year, we saw it a lot less. In the first 3 preseason games, he didn't look out of place at all. So it's good. 4 years, $72 million is quite a bit. But, I trust Masai. I trust Bobby Webster. Clearly, they see that Giannis Antetokounmpo is staying in Milwaukee. They're like, all right, we got to keep our guys tight here because we can't lose anybody. So you sign Fred. Fred's obviously got his big contract. Siakam's got his big contract. Whether you like him or you hate him right now, it's up to you. I don't care. We heard about it with James Harden rumors, and Siakam has to be in the trade, and blah, blah. I don't believe that's going to happen at all. If it does, wow. That's a ballsy move from Masai, but that wouldn't be the first time we've seen that from him. But I can't see it happening if you're the Raptors, because it would start with Pascal, but then you got to add some first-round picks. You got to probably add like a Norman Powell or something. It's gonna be a hefty thing for one guy in James Harden, who's a fantastic player. So we're not going to get into that kind of stuff. We're here to talk about OG Anunoby. And I apologize. I'm getting a couple of email notifications. So if you guys hear like the vibrations from the phone, I apologize. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this. So it's kind of figuring things out. But I like the deal for OG. I think, and it really doesn't hurt the Raptors financially. And people see the number $72 million over 4 years. And they're like, whoa! Well, now you have no money for a max contract of free agency. You got no money next year. It's a complete disaster. Well, in real fact, guys, it doesn't really affect the Raptors all that much. I read something, and I could be totally wrong when I'm saying this, and you guys maybe can clear it up in the comments, but it was something along the lines of towards a cap hit, he's making 11 point something right now or whatever, and with the deal, he'd only be making like 16 mil, maybe 4 years. No, it would probably be in around that $16, $17 million a year range. So it's really not that much of a pay raise for OG from what he's getting right now. So if we're looking at it, we see 72 and we're like, whoa, that's a lot of money. But it's spread out over 4 years. The fourth year, by the way, is a player option. So if OG, if he plays out of this world and he becomes the Kawhi Leonard that everyone's talking about, if he says, oh, he's the young Kawhi, he's the next Kawhi Leonard. If he does become that, in the next 3 years, he can opt out of his player option and get big money. But the Raptors, and that's great for OG, right? Because that's good for his future. He's betting on himself. You know, he's using that Fred VanVleet mentality. Bet on yourself. 3 years to improve, get better, be the best player that you can be. Because OG, he's not a young guy right now, so he'll be kind of right in that prime phase after those 3 years. So if he hasn't progressed enough, you know, he'll accept that player option and be like, all right, I'll keep Ray. I'll take that $16 million. But if he improves and gets so good and whatnot, then he'll opt out and make big money. So it's good for him. And for the Raptors, like I said, it doesn't really hurt you financially in the now. It really doesn't. $4 or $5 million in the NHL is maybe a lot of money, but $4 or $5 million in the NBA is like jump change. So that's really the raise that he's getting right now. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, it's not a bad deal. Besides, did a pretty good job with that. They got 4 years on him. They got Fred on a massive deal. They got Siakam for a massive deal. You have your nucleus of guys. We know Lowry, his contract is up at the end of the year. I don't think there's been any discussions between him and the Raptors. I'm hoping either A, he returns, or B, he retires. But I hope he comes back or he retires, because I don't want to see him play in another uniform right now. The way he is, the way he's ending off his career with the Toronto Raptors, playing the way he is, you can't do that. You just can't. So, in hindsight, I'm going to wrap it up with this. It's a quick video. It's a signing video. That's all that. I'll be doing the season preview for you guys hopefully tomorrow. And then the season gets going there on Wednesday against New Orleans. Can't wait to get it going for you guys there on Wednesday night. So pumped to get Raptor basketball, regular season, meaningful basketball, meaningful sports back in action. Can't wait, guys. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and you like this one better than the hand motion ones, the handheld ones. I don't know, hand motion. What the heck am I talking about? But you guys understand me at least. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below, guys, your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the signing for OG. Like I said earlier, do you like it? Do you not like it? Is he getting overpaid? Is he underpaid? Do you think Raptors got a great deal out of this? And what do you expect for OG Anunoby moving forward? Now that he's got the payday, you think he's going to go out there and absolutely ball? Or do you think he's going to kind of just flatline and then at the end of the contract, see ya, or kind of keep that same money? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know all your opinions on the signing of OG Anunoby for the Toronto Raptors. But the good news for Raptor fans is you've got that young nucleus signed long term. You got Fred, you got Pascal, you have OG. You know what that's telling me? They're trying to stay competitive as long as possible. And with a core like that, they're going to be. You can't sit here and say, well, they lost Serge, they lost Gasol. I mean, Gasol was useless last year anyways. They lost Kawhi a couple of years back. They're going to lose Lowry. They absolutely are. And they absolutely, whether they lose Lowry like next year or not, they still have a young core of really solid players. So they're going to be competitive. Plus, you didn't really overpay for OG, in my opinion. So I really like the signing, guys. I hope you guys do, because in Messiah we trust. And I've sat here and I've said that in countless videos lately because it's true. All right, so you know what, guys? I know I said all the spiel before and I kept talking, but I had to say that couple of things at the end, all right? Twitter's down below for myself, guys. Follow up, send me a DM, do that great stuff. Also, the Instagram link is down below, so if you've not followed the Instagram page already, please go do so. And I will talk to you guys, well, I'm hoping Jays edition sometime soon, because we hear that George Springer is either between the Mets or Jays, and I'm like, the Mets can back the heck off. They already got James McCann at $40 million, you know? And if you're George Springer and you look at the Jays' young squad, and he's like, oh, I'd like to play there. And I'm like, you're damn right you would. The Mets are just in shambles trying to throw money at guys right now. So, hey, George Springer to the Blue Jays. I'm calling that. I really hope so. All right, and as for the Toronto Raptors, guys, I will talk to you guys tomorrow as we'll be breaking down the season preview of the Toronto Raptors, the expectations. What do we hope to see? You know, where do we want to see this team improve? And I think that's a big thing this year for the Toronto Raptors heading into that crazy offseason of next year. All right? So thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll talk to you guys then.